Welcome to Attican Plays Railroad Corporation. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Mission 5 of our playthrough of Railroad Corporation. Yes, I said Mission 5. I've played Mission 4. I've got it all recorded to go. There are so many defects and problems with it that it's just extremely frustrating. It's really hard for me to even look at. I did actually finish it, got a great score, finished it quickly, all that good stuff, but some serious problems with it. So, as I said, as you know, I've to learn this game, I've played through these missions multiple times, and that map, it's called the Carolinas. It's a great mission, it really is a cool, and plus it's right where I live, so it's a cool mission, but it has some defects. I don't even want to go into them, but it's just not good. I don't understand why it would be map specific, but it seems to be. So we're going to skip ahead and just assume we finished 4. See, we're at mission 4 ending, so now we're going to continue the campaign and go into our portfolio and look at mission 5. So as you know, we're over here on this financier map or tree, trying to get as many passenger bonuses as we can, and we've already got them. See, our character's up to 20% male bonus, 20% passenger. And it actually goofed up somehow when I reloaded. I think it let me go farther with this. I don't think I should have quite this much, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to take even 10% more male. And let's see. Is there anything? We got 700. Is there anything? Well, we can actually buy stuff for 700. We've got we could reduce our upkeep. Let's see. We could reduce our price. Employee salary by 10% would be good. But I think what I really would like would be to get those lower track lane costs. There we go. So, all right, so now our character's up to minus 14% upkeep on locomotives, minus 14% upkeep on buildings, 20% bonus on passengers, 30% bonus on mail. That's pretty awesome. And another 5% track lane costs. Remember, our company gets a 10% track lane cost discount. So, pretty good. So now we're going to go try number 5, and hopefully we won't run into the same problems here. Okay, international shipment. So this one is about making weapons. So it's a pretty complex supply chain, and we're going to start in Canton, Ohio, and we need to ship weapons up to Chatham, Kent, Canada, which is just up north of Detroit, Michigan. So it's all about shipping those weapons and building up enough economy to allow you to get into all that good stuff, because you're going to need coal and iron to do steel, and you're going to need tools, and you're going to need oil products. It's a quite the little supply chain. So let's just see what we've got here. I'll pause it for a moment. So we've got and we also start with $1,000. But we have a AAA credit rating. So we got no money. So what do we got to do? We have a new department in our HR called finance, and we can issue bonds and take out loans. And we'll get back to that in a minute. But first, let's figure out what we've got. So we're at the best we can do, we're going to have very little money. So we got to find some way to turn money right away. And let's see what we've got. Well, here's our starting city, Canton. It's a decent size, a size 15. That's bigger than we've been starting with. So we've got a decent sized city, and right up here to the north is Cleveland, Ohio, which is a good sized city of 35. So we could obviously run full. Well, we got mail. Oh boy. Okay, no problem. We've got mail and passengers. We could run full trains back and forth between Cleveland and Canton. And remember, we're up to the well, no, you wouldn't remember this. Here's the other thing that happened in episode 4. I did all the research for the Jervis and all the research for the Memnon, which is the next train. So they're all both fully researched. there might be something left on the Memnon, but I don't think so. I think we've got everything fully researched. So as soon as we get a research department, we're not quite going to do that now. We only have $1,000. So what we're going to do here is, first of all, get into this finance. So we're going to issue as big a bond as we can. And unfortunately, it's not very big, $10,000. Let's drag the payments out to 12 months. And we're going to pay 3% because we're a AAA company, but not a big deal. All right. So now we have, we'll be paying $300 interest each regularly, and we have to pay off the $10,000. Now we need more money than that though. We're going to take a loan, and now here's the other thing. We own, to start with, this is kind of where they really spot your money. We own a tool factory in Canton. So we can use that tool factory as collateral and see how our credit rating dropped a little. We lost a couple of A's when we issued that bond. Maybe I should have done this first. I have to think about that. But anyway, we'll pay 7% for a month, and we're going to stretch those payments. We're going to get them out to 12 months at 7%. So it's going to cost us $3,200 a month in interest on just to get started, have some starting capital. And now that's all we got, it's $36,500. So let us see if we can do anything with that. What we'd love to do, of course, is run a line up to Cleveland. And we need to miss, let's see, we need to miss that guy and hit Cleveland. 22. Okay, so we don't have enough money to buy a train, but that's not a big issue because what we can do is we'll just go in the hole. We will just do an overdraft. So we're going to run a Jervis. See, we got the Jervis and the Memnon. The Memnon is a freight train, and the Jervis is a kind of a mixed use freight and passengers. It's a really nice train. So we're going to run a Jervis. We're going to take an overdraft and go into debt, and we're going to say, and our best bet is mail. That's the highest profit we've got right now. We get a 30% bump because of our character, and the mail is at $650 per 100 miles. People are $360 per 100, so obviously we're going to run mail, and we're going to run them full because there should be plenty available. So let's just go, take off. And yes, ma'am, I realize I have written a check with no funds in the bank. All right, so apply and go. So there goes some interest. We're losing money. I did tell it to go, didn't I? Oh, it's loading. We don't have that much mail. Shoot. You know, we might be better off. Let's pause. We might be better off with a sorry about that, a mixed bag. And then we're going to set these, they really should be set to optional all the way and get this thing moving. All right, now we're going. Now we've got 2 mail and 2 passengers. And we're going to have to watch this, and as soon as we have to watch the condition of this train because we don't have service set up. But it's getting us out of the hole pretty quickly, isn't it? And we've got contracts. You missed all these. These contracts are a total pain. None of them are close, and we can't deal with them right now. They're not helping us. All right, we've got a little money. After this next delivery, we'll look into putting in some repairs. Is that enough? Upgrade for 3, put in a repair shop. Okay, good deal. And you go auto repair when you get to Canton. Now this I don't understand. This is another opportunity to fix something. See how we've got a mail? These are all optional. You don't have to have them. And yet it's sitting there waiting to load another mail. It should be going. Why isn't it going? Oh, copy Jervis. Take out another loan, grab our first train, and scrap it. Okay, there's another defect. When you change these... All right, I'm going to shut up. Notice our credit rating dropped a bunch with the loan and the bond, but now it's going back up because we're making payments. If we could get a contract with Cleveland Kerosene up, we can't afford it. We don't have any ability to create it. Okay, so what I want to do now is, let's just try this again. I'm going to change this line, and if it doesn't like it, then, you know, so be it. Okay, once it unloads, okay, I want to change it to be, I want this to be a mail line, or mail train. There's plenty of mail in both post offices. And apply. Let's just see if that works. And look what it's doing. It's sitting here. Copy, take the first one and scrap it. Now it works perfectly. They've got to fix that. If you adjust the route, they've got to fix that. All right, I want to double track this so we can have a passenger line too. Okay, now we should have passenger and mail running back and forth between these two large cities. And honestly, we should be able to run more of these trains. Let's copy that guy. Let's copy that guy. We're going to have 2 mail and 2 passenger trains running. And they should stay pretty close to full and pretty close to making us a lot of money. All right, so now we can kind of come up with our strategy. After all those false starts, we can come up with a strategy that's going to work for us. Because that's a pretty good money-making machine right there. That's like having 4 lines. We got 2 decent-sized cities, got mail and passengers running, and we can do that again, you know, to another city. But what we've got here, let's see, over here in Lima, and they tell us in the intro, in Lima there's a weapons factory. Now it needs lubricants and steel. So we've got to find a steel factory. Just so happen, I think there's one, where is it? Right here. In Marion, there's a steel mill. And of course we could build our own if we wanted to. Canton doesn't have any spots. Cleveland doesn't look like they do. Yeah, Cleveland actually could, we could put a factory in Cleveland if we wanted to. There's coal over here, but the ore is way over here. So there's ore down here near Marion to the steel mill, and then there's coal up here in Elkhart, Indiana. So that's going to be our steel mill. So we're going to set up a steel production here and have it go over here to Lima to the weapons factory. And then we're going to do the lubricants. We will do, let's see, down here, there's a nice oil refinery in Zanesville, Ohio. And over in Cambridge is an oil well right next to it, so that's perfect. And then we can create the kerosene and the lubricants. We'll carry the lubricants up to Lima for the weapons factory, and we will carry the kerosene to the city of Columbus, which needs it, and to, if we want to, even up to Canton and to Cleveland, so we can sell a lot of the lubricants. And so I think what I'd like to do is connect Canton and Columbus and get, oh, they've got mail and get the passenger and mail thing going there. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll keep the passenger mail coming out of the middle track and use the side 2 tracks for freight. That's what we'll try to do if it works out. So we want Columbus to be kind of turned a little bit that way. And we want a double track. I'm going back to Go Big or Go Home. When I was playing the the 4th mission, I thought it was because I was trying to play it with a lot of trains and a lot of complex stuff going on. So the second time through, I just kept everything childish and ran 1 train and all this garbage, and you know, it had the exact same issue. So now that I know that that's not the problem, then you know, we're going to do something else. And man, got a wheat field. Do we have a the fact that the lines can't cross, so you can't build bridges, is really makes it interesting. Let's just call it challenging. It's really challenging. All right, so we want to get a German. No, we don't. We want to make some more money. get a Jervis and go. Okay, he wants to get $50,000 from us, which shouldn't be a problem. Okay, there goes a passenger line. And when does he want this money? Oh, he's already taken it. Okay, good. All right, now we've got a lot of trains, so we're going to have to upgrade this. And put in more service. And more refueling. And speed up that refueling. And speed it up again. And speed it up again. And let's see, faster maintenance, that's what I want. Okay, so we've got more and faster maintenance and service. Okay, we're pumping out the money pretty well. So it's time to get started on some of this. Let's see, let's run a line out of here. And we want to double track this portion. Actually, shoot, we want to double track it all. We'll put a repair depot here. And all right, so that I don't have to babysit this line. I don't think the router would find that station if I don't give it a route to use. So I'm going to put in this track just for the purpose of getting these trains down here. Because I don't think it's smart enough to go down here and come across if I don't put Columbus in its path, in which case I would have to put it in and watch the trains and then take it back out. So forget that. We've got enough money. We're going to run, now here we're going to run our Memnons. We're going to start hauling some heavy stuff. So we're going to have the Memnon pick up oil and see it can carry a bunch. Let's see, it's 17. All right, we'll carry 5. And put it in the refinery. Get your service and go. Then we're going to have another Memnon. Whoops. Now we're going then we're going to let this thing run and make us some more money. and we want to buy, ah, shoot. We'll buy that oil well so we're not having to pay for that stuff every time. And we're going to buy this refinery. Now the refinery's starting to make stuff, and we're going to buy it. And you see how quickly we've gone from having nothing to having money flowing in and buying big old industries and stuff. So you can move pretty quickly as long as you have this good solid setup. And see now here, okay, here's the defect that pops up and just drove me nuts. Look at T3. T3 is in Cleveland. T3 is in Canton. Now they may be trying to tell us T3 is on those lines, but that's not true. These are stack up trains in theory. So you got T3, which is actually being refueled, it says in Canton, but I'm not sure where it really is. Who knows? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is wherever, there it goes. So now it's up here and it's on the track. So it's very confusing. It's very confusing, but no matter. So we've got our refinery working. That refinery needs to start delivering stuff. And now that I think about it, we could probably use this line right here. And what we want to do is we want a train. I think we'll just run one train so we don't get too much traffic. We're going to run one Memnon, and it's going to grab the kerosene. It's just going to grab a couple so it can maintain some speed. And it's going to go up here and drop off 2 of them and load up some post, and it'll go up to here, drop off the post, drop off 2 of these, and in Canton it should, oh it did, okay, pick up 4, drop off 2, and then pick up 2 of these, go up to Cleveland, drop off everything, and then load more post, and then go back to Cleveland, to Canton again, and unload everything, and then repeat. Okay. And unfortunately, we don't have the ability to set waypoints. If we did, I would have this thing come up and I would put a dedicated line for running freight. But if I put a line over here and run it up to Cleveland for freight, this thing's going to come up here and just take the shortest route. It's going to go right up through here, right there with everybody else. And that's just the way it's going to be. So we're just going to have to say, oh well. So let me think about this, make sure I got it right. Pick up 4 oil, unload 2 of those oil. Pick up 2 mail. Go to Cleveland. Oh yeah, and we want all this to be optional in the city stations. So pick up 4, drop 2, pick up 2 mail. Go to Cleveland, drop off 2 mail and 2 kerosene. Pick up 4 mail, take it to Canton, go. All right, there's a delivery that direction. And we can have a train that goes here, picks up 4, and drops those off in Columbus. Okay, that's the kerosene. Now the big boy is we want to set up delivery of the the lubricants over to our weapons factory. And you know, that's a steel mill in Columbus. Might be a more efficient line if we did our steel right here. What's this one up here? We've got coal up here. Where's our ore? Got ore right here. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's change of plans. We're going to use Columbus for our steel mill. So pause. And of course, we're going to own that steel mill. So we will set up a line up to set up a line that goes, let's see, one to Lima, one to the ore. Let's bring the ore in on this line right here. Let's just go ahead and set that up. Where, right there. And let's make a little bit more money. And we're going to buy that, of course. I'm out of space. I got to go the other way. I'll bring it out a little bit. I built a tunnel there I didn't mean to build, but that's all right. Come back here. Well, come on, what's going on? What is the matter with this? So now we need, let's do a couple of trains to haul ore into our steel mill. We can haul 5. Let's go 5. We'll do 5 and drop them there. And when we see that one come out, T14, if it ever comes out, if it ever comes out. Come on. I don't get this. I'm sorry, I don't understand this at all. Oh, for God's sake. Did I not apply it? User error, great. I apologize. I'm getting a little frustrated. Sometimes, you know, when you're dealing with a few defects, you've just got to be, you know, really on top of it to not go nuts. So, did it go? It says it's moving. Is it really? Where is it? There it goes. Yay! Send you a buddy. And then we'll go up here and buy this coal mine and pause. I think the best way for us to get that coal mine hooked up with Columbus is down that main line, which is a shame. Again, it'd be nice to be able to set waypoints and have a dedicated freight line, but we can't. We can't. So shouldn't be talking about what we can't do. We'll try to figure out what we can do. So and we want, that is Canton, so it should be able to find that one. We want to buy this Memnon. We want it to haul 5 coal, to Columbus, get repairs, pick up some mail if it's there. No, you know what? Forget that. We're not going. I would like to bring mail back to Canton, but I don't need more trains in there. Can it get service? It can. Apply. Go. T16. Oh, it's already gone. Good deal. See those lines? That's crap. That's just that's a mistake, I think. All right. So T16, T7, we got two coal, 2 ore. So we should be pumping out steel pretty soon. So we're going to set up a train. Now he wants 100,000. He can have it. Just take it. Thank you. All right. Let's see. We want to go. Oh, we haven't built the line yet. Never mind. We'll go out of this one. And we're going to go to Lima. Or Lima. Which one is it? I actually think it's, I think in Ohio it's Lima. Lima, Peru, Lima, Ohio. Okay. And we're going to buy that weapons factory. And what else does it need? It needs, oh yeah. We've already got both things set up. So we're going to run, what's this guy doing? Okay. we're going to set up a train which goes here. It'll take 4 up to here, get repaired, and it can pick up some passengers. Pick up 6 passengers and come back down here, as long as these are optional. Should work great. And let's see if we can get him out the door. T19. There comes T19, so let's give him a buddy. Okay, so now we've got 2 going to our weapons factory, and we're supposed to deliver weapons up to Chatham, Kent. So we're going to build a line. It goes right on by all this beautiful business up here that we could be tapping into, and goes up to Chatham, Kent. Okay, now we have a line. Let's put repairs on this one. And pause for a second. We haven't done any research. We haven't done HR or anything. Let's build that puppy up. Put them in. We'll put them in. I don't think we'll use them. We'll put them in. I don't think we'll use them. And let's upgrade our research and get out here and see if there's anything left to do. Maybe not. We're done with the Jervis. We're done with the Memnon. We could start a new one, the American. So we'll get our research started. Do I care about employees? Salary 50% would be good. Transport profit. I've already laid track. We could do this one and this one. Actually, we could do all 3 of them. And let's go to our HR and upgrade this one. And I think that'll let us hire him. Yeah. All right. So we've got a nice little staff going. A little late, but that's okay. And what else do we need? We need trains to deliver our weapons. So the Memnon is going to go over here to Lima and pick up 23 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. Let's do Forget it. Do 4. And go up here. Thank you. And shoot, pick up something. Any books in Lima? Anything good in Lima? No, Lima's not that big. They could use people. Yeah, they can do 8 loads of people. We'll make sure they're all optional. And apply. This one's 21. We want to see 21 come out of there. Where is it? It says it's moving, but I don't. Well, it's way down here magically. I'm going to copy it. Oh, and our research is probably, yeah. Okay, we'll fire up some more research. Kind of don't care what it is. And see, I don't know what the deal is here or what this means. Okay, and we're broke again. I mean, in terms of there's no knowing where these trains are because T19 is here, T19 is here, and T19 is there. And these guys, I don't even know what they're doing. When it told me a Memnon had been doing nothing, I clicked it and I get this Jervis going from Canton to Cleveland. I don't know. Well, that's actually in the right place. I don't understand why this guy doesn't just do something. Oh, wait. God. Oh no, that's an unload. Is this thing full? Oh, it's full. We're full of lubricants, so we need steel. Are we not shipping steel? Or Are we not making steel? Oh, we're, oh my goodness. All right. No, no, no. I don't want that scrapped. Let's bring in us coal. Why aren't they moving? Is it because this guy is just... No, he should be moving. Oh, you know what? These two trains are facing each other. Don't know how that happened. T10. All right, how'd that happen? Taking our money, no problem. We're making money. I'm not sure how with all this mess going on here. Now they seem to be moving and queuing up properly. I don't know how those trains got in there facing each other. It's supposed to put down signals. I don't see, well, yeah, there's a signal right there and a signal right there for what it's worth. There, finally, we've got some steel and we're actually creating weapons. So, my bad for not getting the steel line, but it's really confusing when you get all this. I know, excuses, but when you get this kind of crap, look, there's T17 rolling into the station and it's already here. Now maybe it'll actually service and leave. That would be nice. Yeah, it actually left. Okay, that's a good thing. Oh, and there goes the shipment. There goes 4. T21 is carrying 4 weapons to Chatham, Kent. Okay, we need more steel. So we probably could use more of these. I'm going to throw 2 more on the ore and 2 more on the coal if I can figure out this guy. we've delivered 4. We've got 4 more going. And I mean, we could do other stuff, but I don't want to build anymore because it's just too confusing. We got to keep that. Did I put more trains on this line? Oh, now we've got. Look at this. All of a sudden, we've got got a billion things of steel. So let's find one that's carrying that and copy. Make sure it comes out. T29. I think it's going to come out very, very shortly. There it comes, so we'll copy it. And let's follow the life of T29, see what it does. See if it gets down here to the steel mill and loads up steel, which is what it's supposed to do. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And off it goes, okay. And we actually could use more delivery capability of this thing right here. And we could make a ton of money selling these weapons to other places that need them, like Cleveland, for example. T18 has been doing nothing for 3 years, or for almost a year. What is T18? It's a sleeping can. Oh, didn't tell it to do anything. There, put you out of your misery. We don't have any sleeping. I mean, it all seems to have cleared up. So well, not down here. There. We finished. We did everything. We worked faster. We got everything done. We did a ton of research. It was a little frustrating. I did goof up by not having that steel delivery. But you can see how easy it was once you get those passenger mail bonuses to set up some lines between decent sized cities, and your money problems are over and you can just do whatever you want. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player. And I hope you'll join us for our next Railroad Corporation video. Thank you.